In this video, we'll talk about atmospheric pressure and gauge pressure. At sea level, the atmospheric pressure is about 1 times 10 to the 5 pascals. This is also called 1 atmosphere. Another unit of pressure is called the bar. 1 bar is equal to 1 times 10 to the 5 pascals. Most pressure gauges measure pressure above or below atmospheric pressure. We call this the gauge pressure. Atmospheric pressure is the pressure due to the atmosphere or the column of air sitting above you. Absolute pressure is the atmospheric pressure plus your gauge pressure. Absolute pressure is measured from a pure vacuum of 0 pascals. Torricelli invented a mercury barometer to measure atmospheric pressure. Sometimes air pressure is described in millimeters or inches of mercury. So here we have a glass tube that's filled with mercury. This glass tube sits upside down in a container called a reservoir, which also contains mercury. The mercury level in the glass tube falls, creating a vacuum at the top. So at the top here, the pressure is 0. Here, at this line right here, the pressure is from the outside, or the air column that sits on top of it, and that's 1 atmosphere. The barometer works by balancing the pressure of the mercury in the glass tube against the pressure of the atmosphere. If the pressure of mercury is less than the atmospheric pressure, the mercury level in the glass tube will rise. And that's because the air pushing down on this is greater than this pushing back up. If the pressure of mercury is more than the atmospheric pressure, the mercury level falls. And that's because the mercury here will move up to match the atmospheric pressure of 1 atmosphere. Atmospheric pressure is basically the pressure of air in the atmosphere above the reservoir, so the level of mercury continues to change until the pressure of mercury in the glass tube is equal to the pressure of the air above the reservoir. A diver in the ocean measures gauge pressure to be 515 kilopascals. What is the absolute pressure? Go ahead and pause the video. Okay, so let's take a look at your answer. The correct answer is D, 616 kilopascals. What is the absolute pressure in pascals at the bottom of a swimming pool whose depth is 2 meters? Go ahead and pause the video. Okay, so let's take a look at the answer. The pressure is equal to rho GH. We substitute in the numbers and we get 19,600 pascals. We know that the gauge pressure plus the atmospheric pressure equals the absolute pressure. So we end up getting 120,900 pascals, or 1.209 times 10 to the 5 pascals. In the next video, we'll talk about Pascal's principle.